So like, what you want to do there? Like, do you have light blisk on there, or
Ooh, that's a good point.
2 minutes remaining.
like European planes? You need to have some acceleration on them. Typhoon, Rafale, Mirage. American planes, you typically want to, that last part should be a brake, like the cutting edge brakes, and like SUs should be acceleration for that
Bravo
last
1,
part.
locked on. Missile fired.
Oh, I just bounced my ass
Enemy
off the
locked on.
mountain.
Bravo 1.
There you go. No, that was a little big of a roll, but that's pretty good right there.
Missile incoming.
Now roll again. Roll and get some speed.
Target is in gun range.
There you go. Now don't forget to roll. There you go. Roll
Locked on.
pitch.
Well, I saw you.
1 minute remaining.
There you go.
There.
You're losing. Show me what you've got.
Roll pitch. Roll pitch. There you go.
Bravo 1, missile fired.
Alright, this is gonna be a little more difficult. Roll pitch. Roll pitch. Pitch, pitch, pitch. See,
Top
that,
down. Great
like, you
shooting.
kind of over-rolled and pitched there.
30 seconds remaining.
So, like, when you rolled actually, like, literally 180 degrees. So it was essentially the same shot from my machine gun bullets. Like, all I had to do was take a quick pitch and you're...
Locked on.
What were you guys...
Enemy locked
Mm-hmm.
on.
Always.
Bravo 1, down.
Oh, nice shot.
Combat time's up. We lost. Don't let it happen again.
Yeah, I always fly with it. Since level 86. The key is unpredictable rolling and pitching. So, like, every time you roll to avoid a missile, you should also pitch. And you should keep in mind that you need to have your speed up so you can pitch. Otherwise, you're going to stall and get hit.
I really need to test. I'm gonna write it down right now. Like I'm too tired to play anymore, I think.
No, that's all good. Like,
I need to test.
honestly, I'm going to invite you to one of our... to our nightly...
But what you told me,
Yeah,
like,
go ahead.
what you told me, about the blisk, like the acceleration, like I haven't been playing with that at all.
Yeah,
I
like,
think like that might be important.
the most important thing is maneuverability, but if you want to use your maneuverability, you have to have acceleration and speed.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, like, that's why, like, I would follow, like, depending on the plane, like I was saying, American planes, use light blisk until you feel like you aren't pushing them, like, you can't do as good as other people in those planes, then put
Right.
brake on them. But light blisk is the best answer to get good with stuff.
Mhm. Mhm. Sure.
Cause yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I appreciate you allowing me to be the teacher.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you being a teacher. I love it.
Well, like if you want, you can feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel.
I did.
Oh yeah, what's your name?
I watched the
Like, what's your YouTube name? I didn't recognize someone that is it Genezz?
no, it's probably like Eugene.
Oh, okay, I do remember that. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I have no idea, but
no, that makes
I
sense.
watched that. I was like holding my baby daughter the other fucking video you posted. It was like the
Yeah, this game is I have a lot of fun playing it and it's not super serious.
no, no. I I just like I kind of like wish we could take it further.
Oh, there will be opportunities. That's why I'm saying, like, there was a 2v2 tournament middle of May that,
Like what though?
well, I mean, a lot of us enjoy playing unaffiliated. I mean,
Sure.
we fly the same emblem, like the penguin emblem, but there's a lot of drama in LCN, even in Titan, which is a pretty stable clan. But the thing is, like, there was a tournament last month that everyone of us that wanted to get in found a partner and got in. So it's just a matter, like, as long as you can get access to that stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean I don't think I'm good enough for that.
I wouldn't
You know,
sell yourself short. Like,
different. Yeah.
they said it was going to be the middle of this month, but that means in all likelihood it'll be at the earliest the middle of July before the 3v3 tournament, probably the beginning of August.
Hmm.
In that
So
time,
who won it?
Rosgrees and someone named Heisenblack, which is a Titan alternate.
Did you guys like play? Is it like team deathmatch or?
It was 2v2 alternating rounds, so like first round special weapons were on like the first round of the tournament. Second round of the tournament, special weapons were off.
Mm,
And then we won our first round, me and Slippery against a couple people with qualms. We lost our second round to Gotti and Capone, who got a bye. The top, like the first four teams that entered got a bye
mm,
because they were kind of the ones that helped to set it up,
mm.
and probably one like the better teams in the tournament.
And, and like who's like moderating it? Because you can
It
actually like
was
view the match,
Yeah,
right?
so like if oh yeah, you could watch the whole live stream. I think it was like 6 or 7 hours. It's Titan X Raven Gaming.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
He was reffing every round except for the ones he played. So like he would have a camera on every single round for that whole time. It's kind of long distance, so it's not. You can get a little bit of like knowledge out of it, but it's hard to tell what people are doing on any given round.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're the one thing we're trying to figure out for the next tournament is how to make the streaming part of it a little more entertaining without being 30,000 feet away from the battle. I mean, because they're repping, so like you don't want to be. They are on teams. You don't want to be able to target it and hit them
Mm-hmm.
because they're not part of the match.
Oh.
So it's a matter of them being able to stay far enough away to not get targeted randomly, but
Got
still
it.
have enough to.
Mm. I got. Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. Wow.
But I mean, you can definitely hear like they have good comment. Like he's a little bit he's a little dull. Kind of sounds like me,
Mm-hmm.
but you get some good info out of watching that stuff. Like if you're ever just sitting around like doing I don't know vacuuming or some shit, like and you have the ability to watch your TV or watch YouTube while
Oh
you
yeah.
do something random like that might not.
What is it?
Titan X Raven Gaming, and then if you look up like 2v2 tournament,
Yeah.
I'm
Is you
guess
guys is you guys' like most recent tournament on YouTube?
yeah, that's what I'm referring you to. I think
Yeah.
like there's a bunch of us that recorded our individual rounds. Like I have a round like my round between Gotti, me, Slippery, Gotti, and Capone, but I don't have the whole tournament recorded.
So okay, I can't. I'm on YouTube right now on my phone. Titan X Raven,
Raven.
but nothing good. Oh yeah, gaming. There it goes.
hmm And then if you can look within that or even add on to that 2v2, it's probably going to be one of the
Yep,
first
I
things
see it.
because there was a couple hundred viewers at last time I looked.
Oh my god, 5 hours long?
Yeah, well, it's the whole tournament. Like I think I remember like some like markers of when the good rounds were. Like my round, and then the round right after that with Voodoo and Grim Reaper were probably the two best games in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you've already watched. I don't know if you said you already watched my round or not, but
No, 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 no.
that was
I haven't.
like an hour and 20. Oh, shit. I can't remember. It might have been an hour and like 23 minutes in, or an hour and 43.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like that's.
and honestly, any point after that, like it's all very good competition. Like you just have to be very able to focus on the small images because they're flying quite a ways away. Away.
And like so you literally just have to like commit like 5 hours on your like Saturday or
Not necessarily. Like the way the tournament went last time is like I asked off for that day from work, but like my first round was at 3:30 Central Time or something like that.
mm-hmm.
Second round was at 5:10.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, if we would have won, it would have been at like 5:45 or 5:50. So like between that time, what we did, a lot of us were sitting in a party like watching the live stream slash playing game, like playing rounds in the background.
Right.
And like if you needed to go eat dinner, go eat lunch or whatever, you went and did that and came back when you were scheduled to play.
Right. Hmm. No, I
Because
mean that's.
yeah, it's pretty low maintenance for something that serious that you could win like a PS5 for.
Right, 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 right. Right.
And like I don't know if you were here last night, but I've been talking with Raven about donating a prize, like a door prize kind of a thing for. We haven't decided what for, but like best round or MVP or so like everyone would get like a $20 Amazon gift card, and
Yep, yep,
that would be different from the first prize thing.
yep.
It's just a matter. It's a logistic thing. Like it's hard to say. Like how do you vote on that? Is it a the viewers on the stream, or is it a whole strictly numbers thing?
But like you have no interest in flying like in cockpit view, like to be like
I
flying
did.
like.
I tried it on a few planes for a while, but there it just seemed like there's a handicap doing that.
Well, of course. Like I mean, you have to like literally be like I said, like
I've
have
been
interest in 8 or 9.
I've been begging my friend to let me borrow his VR headset. Well, not begging.
Mm-hmm.
I was begging like 8 months ago, and I haven't talked to him about it since then. But like, if I got to get his VR headset and do that stuff, I would definitely do cockpit view for that. But otherwise, I'm more interested in doing like what makes me happy is getting better at stuff, and I feel like
Yeah, yeah,
third person gives me the best opportunity to do that. So like cockpit view, there's a little nostalgia, or like not nostalgia, but like
immersion, immersion.
yeah, there's kind of an appeal like for a temporary time,
Mm-hmm.
but not something that like I'm gonna try to get better at.
Yeah,
Just because no matter how good you get at cockpit, you'll be better doing third person.
yeah, yeah.
And I
No,
have a big block in my head for things like that. Like,
yeah.
all right. Well, on that note, I'm
Yeah. Thank you so
gonna
much.